Hello, buddy. Today we have Julia Schlader with us. Dear Julia, it is great to have an interview with you today. And for all listeners, Julia has been working in marketing, sales, and coaching for over 15 years. She has worked in cities such as London, New York City, Vienna, and Berlin. And she has traveled to over 70 countries, 30 of which has been as a digital nomad. And recently, she has collaborated with the marketing legend Philip Kotler, and she has launched a marketing book with him. Julia and I already had an interview a year ago, which you can have a look through the I button. Before we begin, I would like to welcome Julia to our channel and thank her very much for taking the time and speaking with us. Thank you so much, Julia, and welcome to our channel.
Thank you very much.
Julia, please tell us what advice do you have for students who want to start their own business during or after school or after completing their studies?
It's always important to start small, however, to test quickly and to see if you can first grow within your own network. Like thinking of even like students, like look at your classmates, professors, at other people within your like friends or acquaintances and see if they're interested in what you have to offer. And if that's working, you can go bigger.
How do you recommend for them to get started with their marketing?
So there's two different approaches, depending also on the demand. So either choose a niche that no one else offers. So again, what I said before, like think if your friends, acquaintances fall within that target audience, you know. Otherwise, find people and test users from that niche. And alternatively, if there's a lot of demand, you can also offer something that's not so innovative or rather broad. But then you need a different marketing approach.
What mindset shift is necessary for students who want to transition from theory to real world business?
So I lecture in countries like Austria, Saudi Arabia, or other places online. And what's really important is we all know the theory of marketing, and it's very different depending on which book you read, who teaches it. However, what I recommend is learning by doing. Really come up with a lot of tests and implement it. So fail fast, but don't make the same mistake twice. Learn to live with uncertainty and really try to find out what generates distraction.
So what about early sales? Many young entrepreneurs struggle with that. What is your advice here?
So really try to understand what your target group's real problem is, and don't always just try to sell your features. People spend a lot of time trying to describe what they offer. However, try to start the other way around. Like, what do you want to solve, and what's the value you offer for the user?
So, how can startups with limited resources use growth marketing effectively?
Like you don't need to come up with like new content every day. However, come up with a good concept and like really like these descriptions how you add value, and then repurpose your content across channels and really try out different approaches, not just from a content viewpoint, but also like which format. Like try videos, like see where which channel converts best for you, and then use a lot of automation, but also try to collaborate with others so you can like do co-branding stuff together or even share audiences.
Which growth hacks can you recommend that are simple to implement?
So usually with growth hacking, the thing is try your most creative ideas you have in mind. Try not to spend too much time on them. But additionally, to support whatever it is you offer, hold speeches, try to create this brand awareness to start with, but with quick results. So also think of referrals, how you can create word of mouth marketing and try to add call to actions everywhere. So try to create urgency and like test this now, you know, like now, do it now on the website, on the flyer, in your emails, wherever you can.
Having worked with marketing legend Philip Kotler, which marketing principles do you both believe will withstand the test of time?
So I was lucky enough to meet Philip Kotler in person 1 year ago, actually, exactly 1 year ago. And I went to Chicago to see him, and he would always say, Julia, always put your customer first. Come up with a clear positioning, which is really just a description of what you offer in one sentence, one clear, easy to remember sentence, and keep your message consistent. However, I would always say, well, isn't it all about the 4 P's of marketing? He would say, no, 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 Julia, 7 P's. I believe that the 4 P's are good enough, like product, price, place, promotion to start with. But Philip is right. People are very important these days to also differentiate yourself. Same as processes and physical evidence. I always include it in the 4 P's.
How does circular growth fit in the consulting landscape? And what sets you apart from other marketing consultants?
So most marketing agencies would solely focus on marketing with like a little bit of sales added on. However, I would really pursue like with my team an integrated growth strategy that involves marketing and sales equally. Sales is always better for quick results. Marketing is better for scaling, but both doesn't work without the other. So our approach is very KPI oriented, very international. As you mentioned, I personally traveled 74 countries. I love to and even prefer to work with international people like you. And so we have a truly a global view, but rather than to talk a lot about strategy, we test quickly. Like even in month 1 or 2 of working with our clients, we want to see results already just to understand what helps them to grow and scale internationally.
So, what soft skills should future marketers have in a world where AI and data are increasingly dominating?
So we need less skills, but different ones, and we need to be flexible. So whoever I'm recruiting, they need to be very adaptable in their mindset, and they shouldn't stick to their old routines or principles. They should be open for new tools that evolve on a daily basis, and learn how to work with these technologies we get now, like as tools. Uh, Show empathy and but question everything. So we need to be more and more critical with every single day because we stop thinking sometimes, and we need to learn how to question what AI generates and to make like bring out the best of both worlds.
And last but not the least, what is one common myth about growth marketing that many young entrepreneurs believe to be true when launching their startup?
So a lot of startups and scale ups I meet, they approach us and they say, I want to scale as fast as possible. However, this is possible, but once you manage this tiny jump in your growth, it's also easier to scale. But first, you
Okay.
really need to like triple, quadruple your turnover before you can think about, creating 100 times your turnover. So what I really recommend to my clients is try to get the sustainable growth, not just the short-term one, but the one that's really customer-led and profitable.
Thank you so much, Julia, for providing us all with such valuable information. We wish you the very best in all aspects of your life. Thank you so much, everybody, for watching this video, and have a good day, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you.
Bye.